What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. I am, of course, your host, Kris Jardine, aka Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. First off, I would like to extend my happy Memorial Day wishes to my American friends as they celebrate those who fought, served, and gave the ultimate sacrifice to keep their country free. So happy Memorial Day to my American friends. I hope you had a good holiday. Not working. It was a regular Monday for me. I was here getting this week's content ready. So, it was a regular Monday in Canada. Anyway, we're here for this week's weekly showdown. We were off last week. Thank you so much for your guys' understanding as I took a week off, I didn't take a week off. I was live on Thursday, but took a Monday off to recharge the batteries and refocus a little bit. Wait a second. There's a look at our list of winners last week. Augie and the Fogtown Stars picked up the win. What cap do I have on? This is the 99 through 03 Blue Jays. So yeah, Augie and the Fogtown Stars picked up the win last week. Next week's tournament, folks, is already available. If you want to check it out, it is available under the tournaments tab. Next week, we're going to run a silver tournament. Silver and under is going to be our restrictions for next week. Tonight is wide open, and chat, we're in some trouble. We are in some big-time trouble up against Durham Los Toros. Dude is stacked to the gills with Kelly, S.E. Jackie, Bonds, Barra, Musial, Mays, Connor, Brooks, Ozzy, Hubble, Maddox, Clemens, Gomez, Pedro. We're in trouble, chat. We've got our usual squad. Ichiro, Appling, Staub, Yastrzemski, Barra, Piazza, Snyder, Cano, and Wander Franco. Against lefties, it's a little different. Against lefties, Piazza checks in at first base. Yeah, it's not gonna be good, chat. It's not really gonna end the way we want it to, I don't think. But hey, we've got Roger on the hill. We're going with Roger. 100 Roger Clemens. It's gonna be our guy. It's who we're rolling with. What? Oh, is my roster bad? Hang on. Why is he in there? It should be DH. Yeah, I just didn't have the DH set. I imported the roster like 6.5 days ago, so. Am I missing 2 people? Who's missing? Who's missing? Oh, that would be. No, not Mookie. No, not Real Muto. That would be Roland. Roland and Hudson. Roland is my defensive guy. That's why, because I picked him up last week after I set this lineup. Yeah, I just imported when I did it last week. I just imported my main team, but I had those guys inactive, and the guys that they were replacing, I've sold them. So that would explain why I was short 2. Good catch, chat. Good catch. Good catch. those two guys in there. All right. Let's go run through our usual run the gamut in a little segment I like to call the TWIPT Weekly Showdown Attendance Check. See who's all kicking around. All right, tonight's first round matchups, we have the Durham Devil Dogs against Hong Kong Nation, the Phoenix Flames against the Antarctica Penguins, the Edmonton Ice Bats against the Lisboa Andorras, the Outcast Atalians, I'm going with that. Against the Saltair Dragons, the NC Dinos against the Eugene Emeralds, the Baltimore Black Sox of the BFF against the Dallas Sun Devils, Richmond Rippers against the Asbury Springboks, Carnegie Mellons against the Waysada Trojans, the Miami Tamps against the Somerset Dolphins, the T206s against the Moses Lake Chihuahuas, the Arletta Aardvarks against the Niagara Herons, the Flanders Winners against the Winnipeg Brew Jays, the Bronx Bombers against the Bandle City Yordles, Cleveland Spiders and the Chippenham Racers, the High Desert Aces and the Dupe Benders, the Atlantic City Aces and the Mason Cossacks, the San Angelo Warbirds against the Susquehanna Sonics, the Fabic Narwhals against Ripley County Rec, the London Knights and the NYC San Jose Bodega Boys, the Westminster Burnacats against the Las Vegas Pit Vipers, the Rancho Bernardo Dead Meats and the Macon Whoopies, the Jonestown Rockhounds and the Washington Presidents, the Long Island Trash Boys against the Maine Whiskey Tango, Bora Bora Beach Bums against the Portland Pandemic. The Rising Rebels against the Camp Hill Crannies, the 5-6G Empires against the NYC Isotopes 2, Chit Chat Live against Flint Tropics, Flagstaff 49ers against Cubes Star Factory, the Snaggletown Scooters take our first round exit against the Durham Los Toros, the Halunda Athletics against the Raleigh Feral Pugs, the NJ Gong Show Flyers against the Katy Winning Streakers, Ansco marching one by one against the Laurel Canyon Bentleys, Scottsdale Scorpions against the Elysian Fields 9, the Fullerton Titans against the Arizona Boys of Summer, the Charlotte Steve, my man Spore, getting in this week against Orange Juice, freshly squeezed. Orange Cassidy plays perfect team, confirmed. It's the SF Peach Kings against the Tulsa Bombers. The Mount Shasta Sky Bombers against the Las Vegas Gamblers, the Budapest Red Devils, and the Woodland Antibodies. The Alexandria Safe Zone and the Shantytown Sea Unicorns. The Winnipeg Baseball against the Gotham Knights, the Cheap Tricks, and the Columbia Fireflies. The Vinman Vinnies hoping to fire the Chicago Titans out in the first round. The Providence Grays take on number one in your heart and number one in your program, Rich Grisham's Columbus Alliance. The Chicago Shamrocks against the Pacific Steamers, the Las Vegas White Tigers against the Virginia Pale-Hose, the Brooklyn Big E's against the Austin Feculent Fairies, the Overland Park Trees against the Cleveland Fossils, the Yonkers Gorillas against the Sandwich Isotopes, the Berlin Bears and the Mannheim Falcons, the Bloomington Owls and the Austin Astros, the Detroit Fury and the Milwaukee Guilt Trip, the Las Vegas Sand Vipers and the Anaheim Ducks, the Cleveland Turtles and the Wilmington Blue Rocks, the Green Mountain Sparkle Farts, and the Vancouver Norsemen. The East Limestone Indians and the Cranberry Crackpots, the Toms Rivers Little League Champs, and the Paulus Hook Black Cats, the Newark Bears, and the Barrow Green Sox, the VL Vigilantes, and the Del Cerro Eyelash Vipers, the Las Vegas Outlaws, and against the Manitowoc Red Raiders, the Jefferson City Capitals, against the Methuen Silver Sox, the Mount Royal House Cats against the South Park Cows, the Steelport Saints against the 1977 Dodgers, the Manchester Camels against the Utica Blue Sox, and last but not least, the Buffalo Zeniths against the Transylvania Counts. That is your first round matchups. Lots of big names hanging out in this week's tournament. Again, guys, If you are new to the TWIPT Weekly Showdown scene, next week's tournament is already available for registration. As I tone down the green screen just a bit, maybe. Yeah, that seems better. If you go under the show all tournaments, go to weekly. It's at the very bottom here. Next week's tournament is going to be silver and below tournaments. Silver and below tournaments. Next week, for some reason, the auto-generated rewards, all catchers. Bill Dickey, Paul LaDuca, Victor Martinez. So get in there, get your lineup going. Tonight's rewards, you guys probably already know what they are. Tonight we're playing for first place is Special Edition 96 overall Gil Hodges. Runner-up is going to get a Special Edition J.J. Hardy. Special Edition Kevin Ritz for third and fourth, and a regular pack for fifth and sixth. Get in, get in, get in. While you still can. We're about, what are we about here? We're about 4 or 5 minutes away from first pitch in this week's TWIPT Weekly Showdown. We got an action-packed week. Again, guys, let me see if I can find it. It's got to be down here somewhere. Where's all the news? Where's the news? Let's go find the news. Maybe it's in the news. I want the perfect team news. If you guys missed what we've been up to, man, oh man, we got lots of fun stuff hanging out here in the news. Last week, we dropped the final Elite Spotlight Series with Baerga, Drabeck, Lincecum, Piazza, Randy Johnson, and Robin Yount. We also dropped our first Team of the Decade collection missions. Guys, right now, for another roughly 12 hours and 48 minutes, you can still get a Diamond and Historical pack in the store. These disappear tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Get them while they're hot. You know what? We better get some of each to open later just so we don't forget. We'll open some of these bad boys later on and see if we can get some hot fire out of the Historical and Diamond packs. Take a last minute look and make sure my strategy and stuff is good. I'm going to bump that down to 8th. Feeling pretty good about Roger. I mean, Roger was going to have to pitch an absolute bomber of a game. What's the drop on Thursday? It's Memorial Day related. What's a good idea? Oh, the packs? Yeah, I've been saying for a few weeks now that this week is Memorial Day related. Ripping packs, always a good idea. Helps us pass the time between rounds, especially later on when I'm no longer playing in between the rounds. When we get to like the round of 8 and there's only so many scores we can go through and chat, I almost forgot to hide the scores. Almost forgot to hide the scores. Bob Feller in the cut. Maybe. Yeah, this week is Memorial Day related. Next week is Team of the Decade 2. And I believe next week is going to be May Historical Players of the Month. I don't want to confirm that just yet. But pretty sure we're going to have the May Players of the Month ready for next Thursday. The week after that is Redacted. Oh, no, I announced that last week. The week after that is our first ever community requests. I don't even remember what I called it. Community request battle, I believe I called it. This week's set is really good. You guys will like it. It's similar. I mean, we did a Memorial Day set last year. Same idea, right? It's going to be veterans, of course. We take that stuff pretty seriously. I love doing those kind of sets. They're always fun. We did it last year. We're doing it again this year. Maybe obviously the same but different. But yeah, next week will be Team of the Decade 2 and hopefully the May Historical Players of the Month. The redacted set is going to be fun. You guys are going to have a lot of fun with the redacted set. We're going to talk about it later on this week's episode of the show, actually. This week's episode of TWIPT, I'm going to explain what the In 2 Weeks community request battle content set is all about. The theme should be redacted just all the time. Do I still have my classified picture? You guys see anything on here? No. I don't know where it is, though. It's not on my desktop. What does redacted set even mean? Redacted just means, can't spit banned players. Yeah. And then what else we got in June? We have three more sets of Team of the Decade collection missions. So that'll be next week, and then 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks. That takes us pretty much to the end of June. We've got Father's Day's coming up pretty soon. We got a set centered around that. Yeah, some good stuff coming up. Still trying to figure out what I want to do with the All-Star Game set. Obviously, we're not going to have an All-Star Game. I think we're just going to go ahead with the All-Star Game set as normal and pretend like the All-Star Game is happening. That reminds me. I got to talk to Rich about that idea that I had. Waiting for the first pitch here tonight. Obviously, again, if you're new to the stream, what we do, as long as I am in the tournament, we are going to watch the highlights of the game. Please, again, no spoilers. No spoilers in the chat. 2022 All-Stars? There's a lot of reasons why I don't like that. Not that I don't like the community voted aspect of it. Just, I don't like the idea. I wasn't... I don't know the right way to... Let me think about it for a second. We have like an all-star themed thing already. We're just trying to figure out what we want to do. Again, everything's kind of up in the air. We know there's a better than good chance that baseball is going to be back, and it's going to throw all of our stuff into a wrench anyway. So we shall see. Yeah, we did a set like that last year. Like we did what was the headliner of that set? 91 Ripken, right? Is that the set we did last year? 91 Ripken was the headliner. I'm gonna hide my screen. Nope, not that one. Because you guys will know based on the... Was Ripken players who have insurance? Yep. I think we did an all-star set last year of like historical all-star cards, and I think Ripken was the headliner. 91 Ripken. When he played the all-star game in Toronto and won the Derby. I think he had a bomb in the all-star game too. All right, we're just loading up the first game here. All right. Remember, chat, this is our TWIPT Weekly Showdown. It is best of one, except for the finals, which is best of three. How are the gamblers doing? Well, we're just getting into the first sim now. So here we are. We've got the Durham Los Toros against the Snaggletown Schooners. Top of the first inning, Appling at first. Ralph Kiner at the dish for the Schooners. Carl Hubble on the hill. That ball's hit down the left field line in the corner. That's going to be a base hit, possibly extra bases. Appling is around second, on his way to third. Kiner's going to get into second. And Appling is going to come to the plate. He's going to score. The Schooners take a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the second now, Clemens on the hill. Musial at first for Willie Mays. 1 out in the inning. And that is a walk. A 1-out walk to Willie Mays in his first and second now. Robinson, Cano, and Ichiro Suzuki with the giant heads into field, trying to knock the ball down. Here's Roger Connor. Number back up the middle. Clemens goes to second for 1. That's the only one they're going to get. A 1-4 put out on the fielder's choice. They didn't score. Bottom of the third. Bonds at first. Robinson at second. Yogi Berra at the dish with 2 down. Fly ball center field. Looks like Clemens is going to get out of another inning unscathed, because that's going to be pulled in. And after 3 here at Perfect Park, it's Schooners 1. Los Toros 0. Robinson, Cano at the dish here. Top of the fourth. Runners at first and second with 1 down. Number back to the plate. Hubble's going to go to second for 1. On the first double play. 1-6-3. Gets them out of the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fifth now. Here's King Kelly with 2 outs. Facing Rocket Roger. That ball's hit high and deep to left field. And King Kelly has tied this ball game with a 358-foot home run to left field. And it's 1-1. Here's Robinson now. And that ball is hit high and deep. That's going to bounce up off the wall. Jackie Robinson follows up King Kelly's home run with extra bases. He's going for 3. He's going to get in there easily. A triple for Jackie Robinson. Top of the 6th now. Here's Appling to lead it off. 1-1 is the score. Schooners and Los Toros. And it's a leadoff walk to Luke Appling. Here's Piazza now. And that ball gets away. Appling's going to move up to second on the pass ball. Piazza was retired. Kiner as well. 2 down now for Yogi Berra. And that ball's looped into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Appling's going to round third. He's going to try to score. No throw to the plate. And the Schooners take a 2-1 lead on an RBI single by Yogi Berra. So here we go now, bottom of the 6th. Berra's at first. Clemens pitching to Musial with nobody out. Trying to hold this 1-run lead. Number back up the middle. Clemens going to go to second for 1. That's all they're going to get. A 1-6, fielder's choice. Runner at first now with 1 down. Willie Mays at the dish. That's looped behind short. Appling's going to make the play for out number 2. Roger Connor now. That ball's ripped down the right field. That's going to be a fair ball inside the corner. Ichiro gets the ball back in quickly. And the runner's going to have to hold at third. Usual will not be able to score. Ichiro with the cannon out there. So it's second and third, 2 down for Brooks Robinson. Clemens still in the game here. And he walks him. That's going to load him up with 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th for Ozzie Smith. And a pop-up. Back of second. Cano is going to get there and make the play. Clemens flirts with danger but gets out of it after 6. Schooners 2, Los Toros 1. Ron Guidry into the game now here in the top of the 7th. Yastrzemski at first. Ichiro at the plate. That ball's hit hard to second. That's going to get through for a base hit. Runner on the way to third. Here comes the throw, and he is safe. 1 second, chat. Yes, I know he's 1 out. Sorry. A cat wanted out of the room. So first and third now. 2 out. Here's Appling. Pick off to first. He's safe. And Appling, fly ball to left. Should be pretty routine out there. So that'll end the inning. Stretch time here. It's 2-1. Here's Jackie Robinson. Now K-Rod into the game. That ball's ripped in the right center field gap. That's going to one-hop the wall. Robinson around first on his way to second. He's probably going to go to third for sure. And he is going to be safe. You're not wrong. The Cat is definitely the real winner. Cat's the real MVP. Second triple of the game for Robinson. Here's Bonds now. Infield in. 3 infielders on the right side. Pop into right. Ichiro in on it. Is that going to be deep enough? It will not be. Ichiro with the cannon out there in right. Here's Berra now with 2 down. And he strikes him out. Rodriguez gets out of the inning. Snagletown holds the 2-1 lead after 7. Bottom of the 8th now. Lindy McDaniel into the game. Here's Musial to lead it off. And he strikes him out. Oh, the 2 big hits? It does that sometimes. I can't remember the reason why. Pop up to short. Third baseman's going to take it and make the play, and that's going to retire the side. Bottom of the 9th now. Brian Harvey into the game. Scott Rowland into the game defensively at third base. Lou Whitaker pinch hitting here to lead it off. Snagletown holding on to a 2-1 lead. Here's the full cap. And he got him! Strike 3! Brian Harvey sets him down. 1 out now for Joe Medwick. Fly ball into right. Ichiro to his right. Running. He'll make the play for out number 2. 1-2 now. 2 down to King Kelly. Harvey looking to lock it down. He got him looking. The Schooners are moving on to round 2 with a 2-1 victory over the Durham Los Toros. Whoo! Chat. Who are we playing now? Cube Star Factory. Oh my. What a great upset victory. Woo! Wow, chat. What a huge upset in the first round. Clemens and the bullpen coming through. K-Rod, McDaniel, and Harvey getting it done. Good luck, Cube. All right, chat. We're off to the races now. Let's get round number 2 going. The Schooners moving on to face Cube's Star Factory. I don't even know who I have going. I'm pretty sure it's Jerry Royce. Jerry Royce. Oh, boys, he's got Satchel Paige. All right, chat. Well, here we go. Round number 2. We're on the road again. The Schooners against the Star Factory. Satchel Paige. Here we are. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Facing the Grand Orange, Rusty Staub. And that ball's ripped high and deep down the line. Oh, yeah. It's gone.
Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
Rusty Staub with a 360-foot homer down the right field line, and the Schooners are out to a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the second now, Delahanty over at first. Lou Boudreau at the plate with 1 down. Pitch from Royce. That's ripped into left field for a base hit. Going to be 2 men on here. Here's Oscar Charleston now. Oh, I love Oscar. He goes down looking. Fastball there at 93 from Royce. Here's Jackie Robinson now. Looper into right field. That's we're in the bottom of the third now. That's into the corner. There was a runner at first with one down. And that is going to bring Pop Lloyd all the way around to score. An RBI double by Special Edition Jackie Robinson. 2-1 is the score in favor of the Schooners at this point. Still bottom of the third now. Here's Nap Lajoie. Ripped into center field, and that is going to be over the head. What happened? Holder. Whoa. Anyway, it was a ground rule double, apparently. Yeah, okay. Hey, Dishnet, can you clip that and DM me the link or whisper me the link? Please? All right. So let's reset here, Chad. It's the top of the fourth. We're down 3-2 to Cube Star Factory. Yeah, no rush, buddy. If you can, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Nobody out here is Staub, who had a home run in the top of the first. That one's high and deep to right field. That might have enough. It does! Staub again! The Satchel Paige killer himself, Rusty Staub, ties this game at 3 with his second of the game. Oh, don't worry about it, buddy. I'll remember when it was. I clip it after. No worries. Here's Berra now. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Or no, still top of the fourth. I have Berra. That one's hit high and deep to right field. That's at the track, at the wall. It's gone, Yogi Berra! Another home run for the Schooners, and they take the lead 4-3. Here's Cano now. Snyder at first with 2 down. That ball's ripped in the right center field gap. Snyder's on around second on his way to third. Cano's going to get into second. They're going to throw the ball. Is he going to score in time? They do not score in time. Cano thrown out. Oh, no, they did score. Did he score? Hold on. Yes, he did. He did score in time. Woo! All right, 5-3. Oh. They scored. He scored. He scored. He's in there. All right, 5-3, bottom of the fourth. Campanella at second. Pop Lloyd at first. Clemente at the dish for the Star Factory. Hit the third. They're going to go around the horn here. They're only going to get the one hard slide in there. So first and third now. Clemente at first. Campanella at third. Robinson at the dish. That ball's nubbed over to first. And they're going to get out of it. Royce able to survive, and it's a 5-3 game. Bottom of the seventh now. 6-4 is the score. K-Rod into the game. Facing Oscar Charleston. With nobody out. And he walks him. Great start, K-Rod, my man. Love it. Love that leadoff walk. Charleston going, but on the pitch out. He got him. A pitch out. Berra easily throws out Oscar Charleston there. Bottom of the seventh now. 6-4 is the score. 1 out. Lindy McDaniel in the game facing Jackie Robinson. And he walks him. Here's Mantle now. Robinson going. Here's the throw by Berra. Robinson steals second easily. Ball squirts into center field. Berra's going to come around second and go all the way to third. A stolen base and an error. And Jackie Robinson is at third base. And here's Mickey Mantle. For some reason, they bring the infield in. And Mantle walks. Mantle moves up to second on who knows what. Here's Nap Lajoie. Number back to the pitcher's mound. Going to go to first. Runners have to hold. That's out number 2. Here's Ed Delahanty. And he goes down swinging. Another tightrope walk here. But after 7, it's 6-4 Schooners. Bottom of the 9th now. The score is still 6-4. Brian Harvey in looking for the save. Pop Lloyd leading it off for the Star Factory. Harvey had the save in game number 1. There's a grounder out to short. Appling up with it. It's going to be a tough play, but he gets the speedy Lloyd. Here's Clemente now with 1 down. That is a base hit into right field. The ball hits inside the line. Ichiro's going to get after it here. And here comes a cannon of a throw to third base, and he throws him out. Ichiro with an absolute laser from the wall in right field throws out Roberto Clemente at third base. 2 down now, and here's Jackie Robinson. Last chance for the Star Factory. And that's into center field and on, and he makes the play. The Schooners are moving on to round 3 with a 6-4 victory. Oh my word, chat. Who are we playing in this round? Oh no. The Streakers. We got Kevin Brown. GG's, Cube. GG's, buddy. He baited him. Baited him. Oh, chat. Okay. We got game 3 coming up here very, very shortly. We're taking on the Katy winning Streakers, who eliminated us a few weeks ago in the open tournament. That we made it to round 3 or 4, I believe it was. Looking to do the same. They've got Steve Carlton on the hill. We have Kevin Brown. Who knows where it's going to go? Not really a whole lot of time for me to go through. We'll try to get through. After this game, we'll get through and we'll check out all the scores and see where everybody's at. I just assumed I would be out by now, because usually we're out by now. If you were eliminated in one of the first 2 rounds, again, next week's tournament is already available for registration. It is a silver and below tournament. If that's more your speed, make sure you sign up. It's a lot of fun. We do this every Monday night right here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. If it's your first time, make sure you hit that follow button up at the top of the screen. Again, we do this every Monday night. It's a lot of fun. We have a good time. And we are going to crown our 9th TWIPT Weekly Showdown champion. Yeah, silver and below. So next week's going to be fun. Gold and silver and below, I love. They're probably my favorites. I got to try to get a cap one in there some week. It's a little bit harder to arrange the cap tournaments, but we're gonna try to get that. All right, let's take a look. Round 3, the Schooners are alive. I don't know if Rich still has a pulse. He might be in, he might be out. Who knows? One of these tournaments, Rich and I are going to play each other, and it's just going to be the most godly thing ever. Yeah, we'll get a cap in there, Warhawk, one week. It's just in order for me. So just so you guys know, like to give you like the high level explanation, every tournament, every TWIPT Weekly Showdown that generates, it always generates as an open. And then I have a tool that I can go in and change it. Unfortunately, the tool does not allow me to add a cap. It allows me to add restrictions, but it doesn't allow me to add a cap. So what I can do is whatever week we decide that we want to do the cap, I can just have a dev go in and manually edit it for me, and we'll be able to get that up there. So here we go. Round number 3. The Snaggletown Schooners against the Katy winning Streakers. Steve Carlton on the hill, facing Ichiro Suzuki to lead it off. That ball's hit high and deep to center field. That's going to be over the center fielder's head. Schooner's off to a hot start. Ichiro's around second. On his way to third. Here comes the throw, and it's a leadoff triple by Ichiro. And they did score the run. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Snyder at second, Yastrzemski at first, Kiner at the dish with one down, facing Kevin Brown. That ball's hit hard to short. Appling with a great play. What a double play! 6-4-3, starting with the dive to his right by Luke Appling. They get out of the first with no score. Bottom of the third now, still 1-0 Schooners. Snyder at first, Yastrzemski at the dish. That ball's dumped into right field. Here comes Ichiro. He's not going to get there. But here comes the run to third. He's going to try Ichiro's arm out. Here's the throw. He's saved. Just beat it out at third. But they did not score. No runs in the inning. Top of the fifth now. Ichiro at first. Wander Franco at second. Here's Appling. Carlton still in the game. And that's a walk. That's going to load him up with one down. For Mike Piazza. Infield in for the winning Streakers. High fly ball to center field. I think that's going to stay in the ballpark. It is, but that is going to score a run. A sacrifice fly for Mike Piazza. Yeah, I bought him on the auction house dish a couple of weeks ago now. Got him for a relatively good price. I think at $230. Bottom of the fifth now. Here's Evan Longoria to lead it off. Kevin Brown cruising pretty good so far. And there's a base hit into left field right promptly as I say cruising. No, he's not going to help me, no. My team is just in diamond purgatory. There's Cano now. That's a liner to short. Oh, no, Appling not able to corral that one. That's going to go into center for a base hit. Longoria's going to go to third. First and third here with nobody out. So now let's check the scene. Base is loaded. Nobody out for Duke Snyder. Infield in here for the Schooners. That ball's ripped in right field. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to score one. Ichiro gets the ball in quickly. That's going to hold them to one run. Still nobody out. Base is loaded. And it's a 2-1 ball game. Here's Yastrzemski. That ball's high and deep to center field. Here comes the throw. Here comes the play at the plate. He's going to be safe at the dish, and this one's a tie ball game. A sacrifice fly, and it is 2-2. Here's Bagwell now, still only one out here in the inning. And he goes down swinging. That's a huge strikeout for Kevin Brown. Here's Kiner now. Brown trying to get out of this inning with the score 2-2. And that ball's hit high, but not very deep to left. Yastrzemski's going to go back. He's going to make the play. So the winning Streakers get two back. 5 innings in. It's 2-2. Top of the sixth now. Here's Cano. Nick Anderson into the game. And Cano hits that one high and deep to right center field at the track. At the wall. It's gone! Robinson Cano. 426 feet to right center field. And it's 3-2 Schooners. Bottom of the sixth now. Bobby Howry into the game to face Yogi Berra as the Schooners go to the bullpen. That's a base hit into right field. Leadoff single for Berra. Here's Chuck Klein. Fly ball high and deep to center at the track, at the wall, and it is way, way out of here. 453 feet for Chuck Klein, and the winning Streakers take a 4-3 lead. Top of the seventh now. 4-3 winning Streakers. Here's Yastrzemski. He nubs one out in front of the plate. This is going to be a tough play. Yastrzemski's going to beat it out. An infield single. The lead off the inning for Yastrzemski, and here's Ichiro. That's a nubber to second. And they're not going to have any play. A weird little spinning nubber to the left side of second. Ichiro hustles down the line and beats it out. Back-to-back infield singles, and it's 2 on and nobody out for Luke Appling. And that ball's lifted into left. That's going to be a base hit. Yastrzemski's going to come around third. He's going to score without a throw. It's a 4-4 ball game. And there is still nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Here's Piazza. That ball's ripped in the left center field gap. That one's going to get down. It's going to score at least one as Ichiro comes in. Appling's going to hold up at third. Mike Piazza gives them the lead with an RBI double, and there is still nobody out. Well, one out now after Kiner was retired on strikes. Here's Yogi Berra, Appling at third, Piazza at second. Infield in with 1 down. That ball's high and deep down the right field line. Is it going to have the distance? It is not. But that will score another run as Appling tags and scores from third on the sac fly. And it is 6-4. Here's Snyder now with 2 down. And that's a base hit back up the middle. Is Piazza going to give it a chance here? Piazza's going to come around third. He is going to score, and it is 7-4. All right, so here we go now. Bottom of the 8th. Maddox on to pitch for the Schooners. Try to protect a 3-run lead after the Schooners put up 4 in the top of the 7th, and Maddox with a walk. A lead-off walk. How many times did Maddox do that in his career? And then a pass ball. Chat. Okay. That's all right. That run at second means nothing. Get the hitter. Base it into center field. That's going to score a run. No, they're going to hold up at third. Not going to risk getting thrown out there. Kiner not the fleetest of foot. Here's Klein. Hit a home run his last time. Represents a tying run now. His home run in the bottom of the 6th gave him the lead at the time. Hard ground to third. They're going to go 5-4-3, a double play. The run does score, but that is a huge 2 outs as it's 7-5 now. Here's Longoria. Ripped down the first baseline. That is a fair ball inside the corner. Ichiro up with it. He gets the ball in quickly, but Longoria is going to get into second with a double. Here's, they don't get any more. So Musina in now for the top of the 9th to face Mike Piazza, trying to keep it a 7-5 game. And that is a base hit into right field. A little bit of insurance perhaps cooking here for the Schooners. Here's Kiner. That ball's hit high and deep to center field. That is going to be at the track at the wall. It's going to bounce halfway up the wall. Piazza around second on his way to third. He's going to be held up. An RBI, a double for Ralph Kiner. It's second and third. They do not get any runs. And the Schooners are going to turn to Steve Carlton to protect their 2-run lead. Ozzie Smith leading it off. Snyder and Yastrzemski to follow. And Smith goes down swinging for out number 1. 2 out now. Here's Bagwell. Yastrzemski at first. Grounder to second. And he throws it away. Oh, that was the ball game. And Robinson Cano throws it into the dugout. Oh. And the tying run is going to move up to second base with 2 down for Ralph Kiner. Here's the 1-1. And that is a base hit into right field. That's going to score 1. Here comes the throw from Ichiro. The run's going to try to score. He's safe. The error leads to a 2-run single. And it is a 7-7 ball game. Can I get some not like this in the chat, please? Not like this. Thank you. Thank you for the not like this. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Here's Piazza now. Kiner at this point is the winning run. That is a fly ball into left, so Carlton will get out of it. But not before the winning streakers tie this one. We're going to extras. Here's Robinson Cano now to lead off the top of the 10th. 7-7 ball game. Both teams at 12 hits. Bert Blyleven into the game for the streakers. That ball's hit high and deep to center field at the track. It's going to bounce up against the wall. Cano with a leadoff double here in the top of the 10th as the Schooners try to get the momentum going back on their side. Here's Scott Rowland, who came in the game as a defensive replacement, and he will walk first and second here with nobody out for Karl Yastrzemski. And that ball is going to get away. That's going to get away. Wild pitch, pass ball. Wild pitch from Blyleven. And it's second and third now with nobody out. Infield in with Yaz at the dish. And he goes down swinging. One out now. Here's Ichiro. And he goes down swinging. Just put the ball in play. And that's going to turn it over now to Luke Appling. Appling, ground ball to short. And they are going to strand the two runners, second and third, with nobody out after blowing it in the bottom of the ninth. It's still 7-7. Here's Chuck Klein. Carlton still in the game for the Schooners. That ball's hit to center field in the air. That's going to be caught for out number one. Two down now. Here's Cano. Probably. That ball's hit into right. Ichiro's going to give chase. Cano going to try to go to second here. Ichiro with the cannon from right field, and he's safe. Here's Ichiro now at the dish. That is going to be a grounder to second. Cano makes the play, so we're out of the 10th. Still 7-7. Top of the 11th now. Blyleven still in the game. Here's Piazza. This game's going to go 18 innings, Chad. Base hit into left field, a leadoff single for Mike Piazza. The Schooners bullpen at this point, the reason why the likes of Maddox and Carlton are in the game is their better guys were used very, very high pitch counts in both of the first two games. Here's Kiner now. Nobody out. Piazza at first base. Top of the 11th. That's going to be a liner into center. It's going to be out number one. Snyder pulls it in. There's Yogi Berra. Pop up in the infield. It's going to be caught by Longoria. Duke Snyder now. Two out here. Runner still at first. Grounder to third. Going to go across the diamond, and that's going to do it in the top of the 11th. Still 7-7. Carlton still in the game here in the bottom of the 11th to face Duke Snyder. And he goes down looking. Here's Bagwell. Grounder to short. Appling up with it on bounce number 6. Makes the play. That ends the inning. Cano leading off the top of the 12th. Blyleven still in the game for the Streakers. And he walks. They appeal down to third base. Third base umpire says no. Runner at first, nobody out. Here's Scott Rowland. Walked his last time. And he goes down swinging. Went about 3/4 of the way around. Here's Yastrzemski, the number 9 hitter. Ichiro on deck. One down in the inning. Cano at first. Grounder to first base. They're going to go the short way for one. Runner moves up to second. Cano now moves up to third. Here's Ichiro. 1-1 pitch, 2 out in the inning. Fly ball to center. That ought to do it. Snyder underneath it. He makes the play. That error will haunt my dreams forever and ever if we lose this game. I'm selling Cano immediately after this game if we lose. He will never play on my team again. Special edition Robinson Cano is done if we lose this game. Here's Piazza. One down here in the bottom of the 12th. And he walks. Check the swing he did. Chuck Klein now is Tim Hudson into the game now for the Schooners. Grounder to short. Appling. Second for one. That's all they're going to get. 6-4 on the fielder's choice. Here's Longoria now. Runner at second. 2 down. Grounder to third. Going to be a tough play for Rowland, but the Gold Glover up to the challenge. And after 12 innings, we are tied 7-7. 4K on the... he's quick selling for sure. He's gone. Here's Appling now. Full count, top of the 13th. Appling leading it off. And that's a base hit up the middle. Luke Appling with a single. The Schooners once again have the leadoff man on. Here's Mike Piazza now as Ted Lyons into the game for the Streakers. The round after that is now simming. Yeah, no spoilies, Chatty. That ball's high and deep to left field, at the track, at the wall. It's out of here. Mike Piazza with a 2-run home run to left field. And the Schooners take the lead in the top of the 13th, 9-7. Oh, I'm definitely not in it. This game's far from over. Snyder in the left center field gap. That's at the track. It's going to bounce off the wall. Snyder with a 2-out double. Here's Cano. The Schooners are looking for more. That's going to be into center field. He's going to come on. He's going to get it. He dropped it. Snyder drops the baseball. It was a knuckle line drive to center field. Duke Snyder drops the baseball, and that is going to give the Schooners a 10th run. Here we go, bottom of the 13th now. Hudson trying to shut it down. Pop up behind first base. And that's going to do it. The Schooners blow it in the late innings. And oh my word, chat. Oh my geez. And another sim is in. I don't even know what's happening. Oh my word, chat. Oh, good game, dude. Good game, Sarah. That was a crazy game, man. Oh my word. GG's for sure. That was a great game. That's a classic. That's a classic game right there. That's an all-time TWIPT classic game. Drama, intrigue. Anything you could ever imagine. Who am I playing in this round? I don't even know who I'm playing. The Flint Tropics? Come on! Are you serious? Now I gotta play the Flint... am I gonna get an easy game at some point? Holy moly. My word. We did have a pretty good schedule a couple weeks ago. I know the Whales are. I understand that. But still. Let's see. Nick wanted to know who beat him. We'll go over the scores in a minute once we watch this game and see if we're in. You got beat by Bloomington. Bloomington. All right. We're in round 4, chat. Again, this is the round where we usually... Oh, crap. Hang on. Hang on. All right, chat. We're playing the Flint Tropics in this one. I don't know what the matchup is. Frankly, it doesn't matter. Maybe, chat, tonight is our night. Maybe tonight is the night we finally. This is the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. So here we go. Lefty Gomez on the hill for the Tropics. Top of the first. Here's Ichiro to lead it off. Fly ball to center. Routine out number 1. Bob Gibson on the hill for the Schooners. Bottom of the second now. Runners at first and second with one out. Here's Mike Schmidt. And he goes down swinging for out number 2. And they end up getting out of the inning. Top of the third now. Cano at third. Appling at the dish with 2 down. That is a base hit into center field. The Schooners draw first blood. An RBI single by Luke Appling, and it's 1-0. Top of the fourth, here's Kiner. With nobody out. High and deep to left field. That one is way back.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
Ralph Kiner, 444 feet to left center field, and the Schooners lead 2-0. Top of the fifth now, 1 out for Ichiro Suzuki. Robinson Cano over at first base. That ball's hit high and deep down the right field line. That one's got a chance at the wall. It's gone! The Schooners are up 4-0 as Ichiro Suzuki wraps one into the corner for a 2-run shot. Woo! Bottom of the fifth now, here's Mookie Betts with 2 down. Bob Gibson still on the hill for the Schooners, as he should be. That ball's hit to right center field. Back at the track, at the wall. That one carries out of here. Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts cuts into the lead, and it's 4-1. Bottom of the sixth now, here's Sisler. One of the 97 different Sislers we have available in the game. And this particular Sisler tees off on that Bob Gibson offering. It's into the bullpen, and it's 4-2. Still bottom of the sixth now. Whitaker at first with 2 down for Yogi Berra. And that one's hit high and deep down the right field line. And just like that, there goes the 4-0 lead as Yogi Berra, with a 2-run home run, ties the game at 4. Here we are now, top of the seventh. Charlie Huff into the game to face Rusty Staub. And that one's hit high and deep down the right field line. That one's got a chance at the track, at the wall. It's gone! The Grand Orange gives the Schooners a 5-4 lead. Why is the home team booing? Because this is my house. That's why. No, they don't get taken out of your regular game. It's a separate roster altogether, Noter. It's a separate roster altogether. 5-4. Where are we at? Bottom of the seventh. K-Rod into the game to face Mookie Betts to try to protect a 5-4 lead. That one's ripped into center. Oh, and it misplayed out in center field. Betts is around second on his way to third. He's going to stand up as that ball got over the head of Snyder as he misplayed it. Infield in now for Mantle. Nobody out here in the inning. And he goes down looking. Infield in now, 3 on the left side as A-Rod at the dish. That one's hit into left field, and that's going to be a base hit. And the Tropics have tied the game. Alex Rodriguez with an RBI single. Here's Sisler now. They're not out of it yet. Looper. Oh, Appling. Look at Appling on the run. Makes the play for out number 2. Here's Shoeless Joe. A-Rod trying to steal. Here's the throw. He's safe. Gets himself into scoring position. Piazza back there. I'm sure due to Berra's fatigue. And he strikes him out on the outside corner. The Tropics get 1 back, and after 7, it's 5-5. Not another one of these, chat, please. Bottom of the 8th now, 2 out. Here's Lindy McDaniel on the mound. Here's Berra. Fly to center. And Snyder makes the play. We're going to the 9th. It's 5-5. Here's Snyder now to lead off the top of the 9th for the Schooners. against Craig Kimbrell. And that's ripped into center. Long run. Diving play by Mickey Mantle. Oh, baby. Here's Yastrzemski now with 2 down. And that's going to be a base hit into right field. 2-out single for Carl Yastrzemski. He's going to turn the lineup over. But they don't get anything. Bottom of the 9th now, Brian Harvey into the game. Facing Mike Schmidt. Goes to 3-0 on him. And he walks him. Putting the winning run on 4 pitches to start the inning. Here's Betts now. And that one's ripped into the left field corner. Schmidt's going to round second on his way to third. He gets the ball in quickly. Wait, no, Schmidt's going to try to score. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. The Tropics win the game as they walk it off in the bottom of the 9th. You guys got to remember, okay? Now, we say this every week, but the 3D is a representation of the play-by-play, not the other way around. And it's not 1-to-1. So you're going to see plays like that. The number of animations we have are limited. So the text is generated first, and then the 3D pulls the best animations we have to try to match it. Sometimes it does look a little silly. I won't disagree with that. But either way, we lost. I hate my life. Well, hope you enjoyed your time in the game, Mr. Tropics. Getting the hammer. Oh, chat. Unbelievable. What a great set of games. We played 3 absolutely loaded units. 2-1 win, a 6-4 win, a 10-7 loss. Man, oh, and then 10-7 win in extras, and then we get walked off by the Tropics. So let's take a look at where we're at. We're into the quarters, chat. Here's what we have left. The Mount Royal House Cats taking on the Bronx Bombers. The NYC San Jose Bodega Boys taking on the Flint Tropics. The Las Vegas White Tigers taking on Orange Juice. And the Cleveland Turtles taking on the Jefferson City Capitals. We're going to get a couple things going here. We're going to have to go back to the main screen. Because we're going to want to get the next sim in. Again, 1 spot away from the prizes. That's all I wanted, chat. I just wanted to finish in the prizes, chat. Come on. I mean, you can't ask for a better showing than that. Playing absolutely loaded squads. Guys, we're going to get the giveaway rolling up here in just a sec. There you go. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. If you'd like to have a chance to win 10,000 perfect points, you can enter once and once only. We're going to get the results of the next sim. And then we will we'll cover it a little bit. We'll rip those packs. I got 2 in between this one and the next one. Thank you guys all for coming by. If it's your first time on the TWIPT Weekly Showdown, it is highly dramatic and lots of fun. Make sure you hit that follow button up at the top of the screen. We do this every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Right here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Oh, we're on to the finals. Oh, we're like 2 rounds behind. We're like 2 rounds behind, chat. Okay. So this was the round of 8. The Bronx Bombers over the Mount Royal Hellcats 8-1 with Perfect Koufax pitching a gem in that one. The San Jose Bodega Boys avenge my loss against the Flint Tropics with a 4-1 win of their own. The Las Vegas White Tigers and Orange Juice, freshly squeezed orange juice, for those of you who get that reference, with an 11-8, a wild one there. And the Cleveland Turtles picked up an 8-1 win over the Jefferson City Capitals. We move on now to the semis. The Bronx Bombers bow out to the San Jose Bodega Boys, the NYC San Jose Bodega Boys, by a score of 6-4, as the Bodega Boys put up 3 in the bottom of the 8th to go ahead in that one. The Cleveland Turtles put up 3 in the top of the 6th and a little bit of insurance in the top of the 8th as they get by the Las Vegas White Tigers by a score of 6-1. It's 4-2. 4-2. I was looking at the records. So there you have it, folks. We've got our finals. Our final is set here on the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. We've got the NYC San Jose Bodega Boys, who will send Sandy Koufax, Satchel Paige, and Warren Spahn to the hill against the Cleveland Turtles, who will counter with Roger Clemens, Greg Maddux, and Jerry Koosman. We're going to break it all down here in just a minute. But first, let's get in, rip some packs. Guys, again, if you guys want to pick up 10,000 perfect points, exclamation point ticket in the chat. There's already 80 people in. You can't win if you're not in. Let's rip these packs and see if we get anything hot fire. I'm hoping so. I can need it. There we go. First pack hotness, chat. First pack hotness with the Eric Davis. Right off the hop. Woo! Eric Davis. 95. Hardware hero Eric Davis. Good power, good defense. Solid. Solid. It's a good start, chat. Chapman, okay. I think I have a Chapman. I don't have a Chapman. I'll keep him. Eloy, I know I have him. Oh, I can't roster him. Right. Catfish Hunter. Nice. Little Catfish Hunter action. 94 control. I like the control. Solid, solid, solid control. I'm a control freak. Yeah, these are diamond packs. Just FYI. Just throwing out the diamond packs because of the sale. Diamond packs are available for another 23 hours and 47 minutes. What do we got next? Woo! Oh, packs are fire, chat. Packs are fire. Jorge Posada. Peak Jorge Posada. Oh, my word. Woo! Hey, Nick, you want them? My word. Now, just so everybody knows, I bought these packs earlier in the stream. Y'all seen me do it. If you didn't, go back in the VOD. Watch the archive. I bought these packs from the store, same as all the other ones. He's got a 70 rating. We have one more diamond pack, and then we have 5 historicals as well. Woo! Oh, my. Chat. My man, Juan Guzman. Oh, my word. I mean, his control is terrible. But he's Juan. He's my man. He's my man, Guzman. All right, let's take a look at these historical packs that we got. See if we can get anything good out of them. Again, the historical packs, they guarantee 1 gold historical. This one's got 2. Mark Guthrie, Tim Stoddard. Stoddard's pretty nice, actually, for an 80. 94 stuff, 70 movement, 65 control. He can play. Guthrie, not bad. Look, Guthrie's okay. bad. I like the Guthrie. He's good. All right. Terry Kennedy, 83 power, 18 eye. Bleh. Gross. 60 contact on the old Kurt Wilkerson. Nice. That I can smell. Oh, Sparky Lyle. Let's go. Oh, man, he's going on my roster. I don't even care. Sparky Lyle's going on my team. Sparky Lyle's going on the squad, chat. Is he going for a good price? I think it goes for 5K. He's going on the team. We're keeping. Oh, solid. Again, at the gold level, hard to do better than Sparky Lyle. Really is hard to do better than Sparky Lyle at gold. John Henry Johnson. Oh, man, 105 stuff? Oh, yeah, that's a solid gold, too. JHJ, baby. I can get behind that. Last one. Pedro Martinez. Ooh, Silver Christy Matheson. We'll have him in there next week. The 92 control. Sherm Lawler. He's no. Well, there you go, chat. Again, the Diamond and Historical packs are available for a little under 24 hours, 12 hours. Those of us who can actually do time math. A little under 12 hours, as they will be disappearing tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time. You can pick them up. 15K gets you a guaranteed diamond. 10K gets you a guaranteed historical gold and all historical cards in there as well. Again, we are about to start the broadcast for our final tonight. The NYC San Jose Bodega Boys against the Cleveland Turtles. Should be dandy. Neither of them have won TWIPT Weekly Showdown before. So we are going to have, again, a brand new winner. Taking a look at the Cleveland Turtles. Pretty loaded roster. Jackie, Cobb, Musial, Pujols, Ripken, Appling, Berra, Mandel, Henderson. Bullpen is pretty good. Let's see what his... and bullpen's pretty rested. His bullpen is rested and ready to go. He has 4.381, 5.4, 6.381, and 4.2 victories. Has scored 35 runs and only given up 14 so far. Starters ERA in the low twos. He's been pretty good. Pretty good so far for the Turtles. Taking a look at the NYC San Jose Bodega Boys, he's got Ricky, Lajoie, Jackson, Gibson, Pujols, Rodriguez, Trout, Guerrero, and Schmidt. Pretty solid looking bullpen as well. A little bit more fatigued on this side, though. You see a lot more red and yellow over on this side than you did on the other side. You see a little bit more fatigue on this side. You do on the other side. 1-0, 9-2, 5-4, 5-4, 4-1, 6-4. Wins, 30 runs for, 15 runs against. Again, starters and bullpen ERA, very similar here as we are about to hit the finals. Here, again, as we always do for the finals, we will watch the highlights for all three games if it goes that far. We will draw the winners of the giveaway after game one. So hang around to the end of game one if you want to find out if you won the giveaway or not. Yeah, only 11 pitchers. I did notice that. I don't know why I didn't say it out loud. Guess that would have been too easy. But yeah, we'll draw the winners of the giveaway after game number one. Again, you're wondering how I did. We made it to the fourth round. But unfortunately, we just weren't good enough. Download the highlight reel here for game number one. The Bodega Boys and the Turtles. Here we go. Cleveland is green. Bodega Boys are gunmetal. Top of the first, here's Jackie Robinson to lead it off against Koufax. Wow. Give up a run in the first and lost 1-0. Yikes. And a leadoff walk to Jackie Robinson. Robinson at second, Pujols at first for Joe Medwick here with 2 down. And another walk. How do you enter the giveaway? Just type !ticket in the chat as the user right below you did. And then you're in. And then we'll draw it after this game. Bases loaded here for Elston Howard. Fly ball to center. Looks like Koufax is going to skirt his way around the damage and get out of the inning. 3 walks, but no runs. Top of the second now. Delahanty at the dish. Ripken Jr. at first. Grounded to third. They turn it. And there's a 5-4-3 double play. What's that? Yeah, you can only enter once. My dream season saw the Red Sox run away with 120 wins. Nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying Dream Bracket too. By the way, guys, if you guys didn't know, we partnered up with MLB. We're doing Dream Bracket. I believe they're back on the streams tomorrow. Let's pull it up. Pull it up and have a look. Chat. So this is the Dream Bracket. You can go MLB.com/dream-bracket. 64 historic seasons, 1 dream tournament. We're into round number 2. You see my 85 Jays lost, but my 93 Jays won. Is OT Baseball related to Stratomatic? 2 separate things. Kind of a similar vein, but different. Yeah, they're back on the streams tomorrow. So you're going to be able to watch live. I believe it starts at 3 p.m. Eastern over at twitch.tv/MLB Network. You guys want to go over there and give it a follow. They're going to have the 2004 Red Sox against the 96 Rangers at 3 p.m. At 3:30 p.m., they're going to have the 1960 Pirates against the 1969 Cubs. At 4 p.m. And then on Wednesday, they're going to have the 98 Yankees against the 1942 Kansas City Monarchs of the Negro Leagues at 3 p.m. on Wednesday, and the 2019 Nationals and the 2011 D-backs at 3:30. So those are what they have on stream the next 2 days. 94 Expos still in. 93 Jays still in. Should be a good time. All right, back to our game. Anyways, you guys can check that out. MLB.com/Dream Bracket. Top of the third now. Here's Pujols against Koufax. That ball's hit high and deep to right center field. At the track, at the wall. It is gone. Albert Pujols. And the Turtles are on the board first. It's 1-0. Here's Mike Schmidt now. Bottom of the third. His team down 1-0. That ball's hit high and deep in the left field line. That's going to tie the ball game. Mike Schmidt keeps it inside the foul pole, and it's 1-1. Bottom of the fourth now. The Bodega Boys have runners at first and second with nobody out for A-Rod. And that one's laced down the left field line. That's going to get into the corner. That's going to score at least 1. 1 run in to score, and they take the lead 2-1. They end up scoring 3 in the inning. Top of the 6th now. It is a 4-1 ball game. Craig Kimbrell in for the Bodega Boys. And that's a walk. It's going to be first and second with nobody out for the Mick. And he goes down looking on the corner. Here's Medwick, 1 down. Runner still at first and second. And that's inside the first base line. That's a fair ball. That's going to score 1 for sure. Here comes the throw. And that's going to score just the 1. It's 4-2. Here's Elston Howard now. Flew out in the first with the bases loaded. Here he strikes out for out number 2. No, you can't export your team outside of Perfect Team right now. Rock this. Thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate it. Someday we would like to have like an export function. It's on the wish list. There's Ripken now. 2 down, runners at second and third. Grounded to third. It's going to be a tough play. But a strong throw got him. So they get 1. But the Turtles still trail 4-2. Bottom of the 6th now. Here's Berra leading it off. That ball's high and deep to right field. At the track, at the wall. It's gone. Yogi Berra makes it 5-2. 6-2 now, top of the 8th. Scherzer into the game facing Mickey Mantle. That ball's hit high and deep in the left field line. That's going to be back at the track, at the wall. It's gone. Maybe too little too late for the Turtles, but it's 6-3. Top of the 9th now, 2 down. Eckersley into the game. Trying to shut it down for the Bodega Boys. Grounder to short. Here comes the throw, and that's going to do it for game 1. The NYC San Jose Bodega Boys. Baseball Stars was Nintendo as well. Just for the proof. You can't really see it, but. So that's game number 1 down. 6-3 for the NYC Bodega Boys. Game number 2, Bodega Boys have Satchel Paige going up against Greg Maddux. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite NES games. Baseball Stars 2 was NES as well. But Baseball Stars 1, very similar across all the different avenues. Baseball Stars 2 was vastly different. There was a more anime style version that was available on the Neo Geo and in Japan. And then there was a Baseball Stars 2 available on the NES in America. It was basically the same thing as Baseball Stars 1 graphically, but upgraded, to have more teams, more functionality, and stuff like that. All right. Last call for the giveaway, guys. Exclamation point ticket in the chat if you haven't already. You can't win if you're not in. If you want to pick up 10,000 perfect points, you have 5 seconds from the time you hear this. Exclamation point ticket, all one word in the chat. Get it in there now. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, what's going on here? The giveaway is closed. The giveaway is closed. Let's bring it over here just so you guys can see. It's like, close it. All right, guys, if you win, again, whisper on Twitch, DM in the Discord, username in the proper capitalization, and team name. Congratulations to WB Foley 100, Ready Defoe, and Roll Tide. Congratulations, WB Foley, Ready, and Roll Tide. You guys have won 10,000 perfect points apiece. Again, you can whisper right here on Twitch or DM in the Discord, whichever you prefer, with your username and your team name, and I will get you those points as soon as the stream is over. Yes, sir. Back to the tournament we go. Oh, why has he been winning a lot? You've been racking it up in Rich's streams too? All right. So we're into game number 2. The Bodega Boys looking to close it out. The Turtles trying to force a game 3. What's the name in Whisper? OOTP Developments. So here we go. Henderson to lead it off for the Bodega Boys against Greg Maddox. Again, the Bodega Boys trying to become the 9th winner of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. And Henderson starts it off with a base hit. Did you miss the giveaway? Yes, you did. Here's Shoeless Joe now. Henderson at third with one out. Grounder to second. That will score the run. So the Turtles strike first. Play a little small ball. It's 1-0. NY won game one. Bottom of the first, here's Musial with 2 down. That ball is hit opposite field. High and deep to left. Back. Gone! Stan Musial ties this game at 1 with an opposite field home run to left. Top of the third now, here's Vlad Guerrero. Grounder to short. And bad throw, gets away at first. Guerrero's going to move up to second. Luke Appling throws it away. Here's Henderson now. Still nobody out in the inning. That ball's ripped to center field. That's going to be over the center fielder's head. Guerrero's going to score. Henderson on his horse into second. It's technically a double. But the Bodega Boys take a 2-1 lead. Henderson up to third. Now here's Gibson. 2 down in the inning. And that's a base hit into center field. And the Bodega Boys take a 3-1 lead. Bottom of the fourth now. Here's Ripken. Pujols at first with 1 down. What a diving play at third. But not in time. Ripken able to beat it out. What a heck of a play by Mike Schmidt. But took a second to get to his feet after a great diving play in the hole. So it's first and second now. 1 out for Appling. And they pick off the second, which is extremely important to these highlights. And a walk. Bases loaded now for Berra. Infield in here looking for the double play. But Berra goes down swinging. For out number 2, here's Mantle. Ripped into center. And it's going to be caught. They strand the bases loaded after 4. The NYC San Jose Bodega Boys 3. The Cleveland Turtles 1. Henderson at second now for the Bodega Boys. Shoeless Joe at the dish. Base hit. Henderson's going to try and score from third. He will do so without a throw, and it's 4-1. Bodega Boys putting their foot on the gas here. But now let's go to the bottom of the fifth. Henderson at third. Robinson at the dish with nobody down. And that one is going to be into the gap. That's going to score 1. Robinson's going to round first, go to second. An RBI double for Jackie Robinson. It's 4-2. Robinson is at third now with 2 down for Pujols. And base hit into left field. It's a 4-3 ball game. Oh, that ball gets away from Ricky in left. Pujols will move up to second on the air. So it is 5-3 at this current moment for the Bodega Boys. Runner at first. Sandberg at the dish with Rob Dibble on the hill. And that one's hit into the right field corner. That's going to be a fair ball. Round second on his way to third. He's going to try to score. Here comes the throw from the right field wall. Sandberg is going to beat it out at third. Schmidt scores, and it's 6-3. Bottom of the 8th now, still 6-3 for the Bodega Boys. Lee Smith trying to shut it down. 6 outs away from the TWIPT Weekly Showdown Championship. Here's Pujols. That one's high and deep.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
Pujols, 447 feet to center field. And he cuts the lead to 6-4. Here's Ripken. That one's hit in the right center field gap. That's going to get down. Extra bases for Cal Ripken Jr. And still nobody out here in the inning. The tying run comes to the plate in the form of Luke Appling. Grounder to short. Ripken has to hold. That's going to be out number 1. Here's Berra. It's a base hit up the middle. Ripken's going to try to score. No, he's going to hold up. They're going to hold him up. No chances. First and third now with 1 out for Mantle. Grounder to second. They're going to go to second for 1. That's all they're going to get. A 4-6 fielder's choice. The run scores to make it 6-5. And Mantle is now the tying run at first with Ricky Henderson at the dish. And that is a ball hit into center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Strong throw to third. Holds Mantle at second. First and second now for special edition Jackie Robinson. And a fly ball to right. This might get him out of it. Lucky, lucky, lucky. The Bodega boys give up 2. The Turtles strand a runner, a couple runners on. We're going to go to the 9th. It's 6-5. Here's Vlad Guerrero to face John Hilliard. And base hit. Bottom of the 9th. Now here's Eckersley. Ty Cobb leading it off. Bodega boys trying to close it out and pick up the win. And he strikes him out. 1 down now from Usual. Shift to the right. And that's going to be played by Rodriguez on the second base side. For out number 2. 1 and 2 now to Pujols. Down to their last strike. And the Bodega boys from NYC San Jose are your TWIPT Weekly Showdown champions as they sweep the finals against the Cleveland Turtles. 2 games to none. Oh, what could have been, chat. I'm almost in the shot. A 6-3, 6-5 win. And just like that, the Bodega boys. Congratulations, NYC Esco and the NYC San Jose Bodega boys. As they are our week number 9 TWIPT Weekly Showdown champion. Our 9th different Showdown champion so far. Again, guys, you guys can already sign up and start building your rosters for next week's tournament. Already 29 people up in there. Go to all tournaments, filter to weekly. It's at the bottom. Next week is a silver and below tournament. Get in now before it is too late. Because this thing is going to fill quickly. People love their silvers. Guys, that is going to do it for this episode of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that follow button up at the top of the screen. And we'll be back next week with a brand new, fresh episode of the Showdown at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be back on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for this week's brand new, fresh, hot, sexy episode of This Week in Perfect Team as we drop a 12-card Memorial Day themed set. Guys, I have been Kris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.